friends! Welcome back to UpStreet's Big Beach Bash, where we're learning just how awesome it can be to trust in God each day. I'm Leanna, and we've got another great day at the beach ahead, though I heard Vinnie's got a major story to tell. Let's check it out.
I'm all done with work. Are you ready to go? Hello? Earth's to Vinnie. Do you have a seashell in your ear? Vinnie! Hey! Have you been staring at the sun again? Vinnie, hello! Say something. You're starting to freak me out. What was that? I didn't hear you. Do I have a seashell in my ear? Say it again.
I saved someone from drowning.
You saved someone from drowning?
I saved someone from drowning.
You're kidding.
I'm not kidding.
You're joking.
I'm not joking. I didn't think I could do it.
I didn't think you could do it either.
Thank you for your honesty. I didn't think I would have to do that.
I didn't think you could do it.
I hoped I never had to do that.
I did not think you could do it.
Okay, can we move on from that, please?
Yeah, sorry. I can't believe you could do it.
I didn't believe I could do it.
You saved someone from drowning.
I saved someone from drowning.
You're a hero.
I'm not a hero.
You are a hero. You saved someone from drowning.
Does that make me a hero?
Well, if you saved me from drowning, you'd be my hero.
Maybe I am.
Tell me everything. Give me all the details. I want to feel like I was there.
Well, Cammie, when you're in the business of saving lives, things can get ugly.
Does one rescue make you in the business?
Well, I'm on my way to opening my own business. I have a T-shirt, at least, and a whistle, so that counts for something.
That's true. That's true. Okay.
All right. You asked for it, Cammie. So there I was, sitting on my chair. It was hot, like a day at the beach, 'cause it was a day at the beach. I had just finished applying my SPF 100 because I was feeling crispy. Now, there's never any downtime when you're manning the lifeguard stand, right in the hot chair, keeping your eyes peeled for water safety regulation breakers. And then I just immediately went to work, scanning the beach and the water for possible people to help and possible sandwiches to eat. When I saw it!
A person who needed help?
No, a leftover meatball sub. Whew, but when I was looking at that meatball sub through my binoculars, I noticed something out in the water.
A person in the ocean who needed help?
No, a game of chicken in the shallow part of the ocean. But it made me realize maybe I should go back to scanning the water. So I took those binoculars and I pointed them out to the sea. And that's when I saw it.
A person drowning?
Someone so far out. So I reached for my whistle around my neck and I realized it was gone. I immediately felt panic in my veins. It was nowhere to be found. I checked everywhere. What was I to do? There was a job that needed to be done, and I had to do it. So I started screaming. I screamed to her, "Come back! Hey, you're too far out, little girl! Call back!" But she couldn't hear me. Cammie, it was at this point I became afraid.
Oh, no!
Yes, my legs, they began to wobble, and my hands, they began to get all sweaty. And I just watched as the little girl just swam so playfully, unaware of the danger that lied ahead. And I knew I had to do something and start running. So but my legs, they were frozen. I couldn't move. It was like my feet were nailed to the floor.
What did you do?
Honestly, I started to pray. I prayed that God would show me what to do. And immediately, I knew.
What did you know? What did you know?
I knew that God was with me, Cammie. So I started running. And I ran like I had never run before. And just when I was about to get to the water, I saw them, Cammie. And they stopped me dead in my tracks.
What did you see? What did you see?
Jellyfish.
You hate jellyfish.
Yes, they were everywhere on the water line. There were so many of them, Cammie, that I couldn't even see the sand. And my adrenaline was racing. Boom, 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 boom. But I didn't know where to step. If I got stung too many times, I knew that the pain would be too great, and I couldn't save this little girl. And it was for the second time, Cammie.
Oh no, don't say it.
I became afraid.
No.
My legs, they froze again, and I could just tell that I was running out of time, Cammy, and then out of nowhere, I felt it.
What did you feel? What did you feel?
Well, at first I thought it was heartburn from that triple-decker bean burrito topped with a large pepperoni pizza, extra cheese, jalapenos, with a bag of sweet potato chips. But no, I realized that it was God and that he was with me. And no matter how afraid I was, I could save that little girl. So, woohoo! I started running, Cammy, and I was, and I dashed through those jellyfish, and I was only stung once. Woo-hoo! Nothing could stop me, Cammy. Nothing could get in my way. I was moving through that water like it was air, and I maneuvered right through those people, and I just tossed myself right over those waves. And I locked eyes with that little girl. Ooh, she knew I was coming to save her.
She knew she was safe.
Yes. Ooh, so I swam and swam and swam and swam and swam, and finally, I made it to her, and I said, I'm with you, you're safe, I'm gonna get you to safety. Oh, and the water started tossing us back and forth and side to side, and she started panicking and screaming. She didn't know what to do or what was going on, so I just put my rescue tube around her, like I was taught, and then I said, don't worry, stay calm. I'm gonna get you to safety if it's the last thing that I do. So I swam and swam and swam and swam, and I was giving out. And I swam and swam and swam, and one more. We made it to shore. She was safe, out of harm's way, Cammy. The water would taunt us no more this day.
Wow. Bravo, Vinny! What a rescue!
Wow, you're right.
I cannot believe you could do all of those things while you were afraid.
Wow, you know what? You're right. I'm so happy too. It was so cool. It was so cool to do what needed to be done, even though I was afraid.
You're a hero!
No, I am not a hero.
Yes, you are. Stop saying that.
No, I am not a hero, Cammy, because this jellyfish thing hurts really, really bad, and I just don't know if I can take the pain anymore, and I really need your help.
Okay.
Can you take me to the first aid?
Yeah.
I just don't think I can walk there, Cammy.
Oh, you poor thing. Hop with me. Wait. I thought you were first aid.
Yeah, my shift's over.
Wow. Can you imagine how terrified Vinnie must have been when he was saving that girl from drowning? That's crazy, right? But so glad he did the right thing and saved her, even though it was scary. Kind of reminds me of what happened to a guy from the Bible named Daniel. You ever heard of him? There's a whole book of the Bible written about his life. He was like the most awesomest follower of God ever. He lived in a country where no one around him believed in God or followed him. But Daniel trusted God through some pretty crazy, scary experiences. Ooh, like this one? It was such an incredible story. Maybe I should act it out for you, yeah? Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna tell you the whole story as if I was Daniel. Cool? Okay, here we go. Hey guys, I'm Daniel. I'm a follower of God. Every day, like 3 times a day, I pray and talk to God. Also, I just got a big promotion at work. I work for King Darius. Yep, at the kingdom. And I guess I'm doing a fairly good job because he keeps giving me more and more responsibility. Unfortunately though, there were some people who didn't love that I got such a big promotion. In fact, these guys were so angry and so jealous of me that they hatched this crazy plan. They went to King Darius and convinced him to write a new law just to get me in trouble. You want to hear the law? King Darius declares that for the next 30 days, everyone should pray to him and only him. If you pray to any other god, you will be thrown in the lion's den. Did he say lion's den? Yeah, he did. And if you were me, wouldn't you feel like scared, right? But I knew that God was with me. So I went home. And just like I did every day, 3 times a day, I went to an upstairs room, knelt by a window, and I prayed to the one true God. Even though I knew about that crazy law and that I could be thrown into the lion's den, I still chose to pray to God. Well, as you can imagine, the jealous guys who made up that crazy law were watching, and they went straight to King Darius. They couldn't wait to tell on me. But back at the kingdom, the king was stuck. I don't think he really wanted to throw me into the lion's den, but he'd been tricked. He tried all day long till the sun went down to think of a way to save me from this crazy law, but he couldn't. And even though I knew King Darius hated to do it, because of the law, he had to throw me into the den of hungry lions. I thought for sure I was a goner, but guess what? God shut the mouths of the lions and saved me. God was with me the whole time. Literally, I sat all night with hungry lions, and not one of them ate me. It was a miracle, and the king was so happy that I survived. So, what can we learn from this story? Because I'm guessing you won't be hanging with any lions at the zoo anytime soon. But what I know is that the same God that was with Daniel in the lion's den is the same God that will be with you. It's true. God promises to never leave you, so we can trust that God will be with us, even when we're totally scared, or when you're the only one doing the right thing, or you choose to be honest, even when it means you'll get in trouble. God will be there. He's with you when your mom and dad are fighting, or when someone you love is in the hospital. God is with you when you're afraid. Let's pray and thank God that He is always with us. God, thank you for the promise that you are with us always, even in situations when we might be afraid or scared. Even when we're unsure about how something will work out, help us remember to trust you always and know that you are with us in every situation. We love you, God. Amen.
Through the fire, you're always speaking. Just a word has the whole earth shaking. Yes, our God cannot be moved. In a world of hate and vengeance, your word speaks of forgiveness. Yes, our God cannot be moved. Yes, our God cannot be moved. Unshakable love, unshakable love. Your kingdom forever stands. Your love, it has no end. Unshakable love. Your love, it light, and I can see that the day is dawning. And when all the earth is shaking,